Hey everybody, I just got 2018.26. I jumped from 2018.19 to 26. So let's see what we got. First thing, the lock confirmation sound when you car gets locked or unlocked, or if it is unable to lock because maybe a door is jammed, you get a you can get a sound now. You turn it on through controls down here and locks, and then under settings. A lot of things are underneath this gear, and so this is the toggle there to turn on sounds. We'll give it a try. Here is the lock unlock chime. One chime for locking and two to unlock. Two chimes. Next, speed limit mode. This is interesting. It's in memory of Barrett Riley. So it looks like you can set a max speed to your car, and it would be prohibited from going faster than that. So good option for if you let your kids drive the car. The Teslas are just so fast, both in acceleration and max speed, that this is a nice little feature to limit speed. Autopilot, they just changed the warning message, so you don't just hold your hands on the wheel to let the car know that your hands are on the wheel. You actually have to give a little torque to the wheel, turn it slightly. That is how it senses that your hands are on the wheel. So that's a necessary, just a clarification of the message. I forget what it used to say, but now it just tells you a little more clearly. Your instrument cluster, this has been there, so I don't know whether the order of these updates are clear, but it now displays vehicles on either side. I've had that for 18, so that's been there. Traffic aware cruise control, I've also had this. It slows down now when you take an exit ramp. It sort of senses that you're on an exit ramp, and if you're in cruise, let's say you have your cruise set to 65 because you're on a road going 65, as soon as you just start steering and take a exit ramp, it will slow down automatically, and you actually see your cruise speed slow down. Summon, I've been waiting for this. I've had this in my Model S, and I'm going to demonstrate this a little later when it stops raining. You can now use your phone to pull the car out or in of a spot. And I don't know whether it's a full summon like the Model S that would open up your garage door automatically and pull your car in. I'll have to see what it looks like. Let's actually go into the settings. Settings, autopilot, summon, turn it on. A little warning here. The car is moving without a driver in the car. And then let's see if it's got the same. Yep, looks like it's got the same settings as my Model S had. You can adjust your bumper clearance. I had to drop that down to I think like 8 inches because my garage back home was pretty tight. Summon distance, that's how far it goes when it travels, and then it'll stop. Side clearance, I think I needed to go tight because I have a pole near my parking in my garage when my car pulls in. Require continuous press. I guess that is just sort of a safety feature. I'm going to turn that off because I think that's going to be annoying. Continuous press mode requires you to press and hold the button in the middle of operate. This disabling continuous allows you to operate with a single tap, and then I guess another tap to disable it. Disabling not alleviate the user responsibility for carefully monitoring. Yeah, so you basically just have to monitor and start summon and then stop summon. I'm going to say yes. And use auto link yes to open and close the garage door when you activate summon. So what this does is if you're parked in your garage and you're outside your, well, you can just say summon. It will tell the car to open the garage door, and I'm going to use it for home, and then it'll pull the car out and then it will close the garage door. When you pull up at your house, you can have it open the garage door, pull the car in, and close the garage door behind it. So that's a pretty cool feature. Looks like it's going to be just like the Model S feature, and I'll try to show that. And then the summon feature is here, connects to your vehicle first, and then you get a forward and reverse button. Hopefully you can see that on my screen. Forward and reverse. So press forward, car starts up, starts moving forward. It does go cautiously. I'm going to press stop to stop it, and then reverse to come back. When I get home, I will show it going in and out of my garage door. Garage down here is too packed. Let's see if it stops by itself. Slow down. Sometimes it slows and stops. And I'm going to go reverse again to see if I can get it closer to the wall. And then I have to press stop here. Whoops. It was going pretty far. I did set my stoppage to, I think, 12 inches or something. So I don't know whether it stopped by itself. But Wi-Fi, this is pretty cool. So I think you go up here to this setting, and then it shows all your Wi-Fi settings. I'm not seeing my home Wi-Fi. That's interesting. I guess it doesn't down here down the shore. So I'll have to set that when I get home. And use it at home, not down here. So that's pretty cool. Cabin overheat protection. I should test this. I think if I sit in my car, oh, it looks like you have to turn it on. Cabin overheat protection. It's on. I wonder if it's on by default. So let's go control, settings, safety and settings. I guess it's under the gear. Cabin overheat protection's on by default. And I believe, let's see, temperature will exceed after you exit the vehicle. This feature is turned on by default. It can disable by tapping. Cabin overheat protection stops operating when battery. Okay. But I wonder if it's only if somebody's in the car. When active, your vehicle prevents the interior temperature from exceeding 12 hours after you exit the vehicle. This feature is turned on by default. Yeah, so I guess it's automatic even if there's nobody in the car. I thought it would only sort of activate itself if someone was in the car, not if there were no people in the car. So that could actually use up battery. I'll read up about that, see if I can understand if it really only activates when someone's in the car. Collapsible alerts. Non-critical alerts now automatically collapse when park assist is in use. For example, the rear ultrasound sensor detects an object while in reverse. You can also manually collapse non-critical alerts at any time by sweeping the message to the left. Expand the alert again, swipe the icon on the right. Note the alerts cannot be collapsed, and the collapse alerts automatically expand again in the next drive cycle. So I don't have too much problem with alerts showing up and staying up. So I guess that's a nice little feature. So that's what's included.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see some of my other Model 3 videos, they're here in the top right. And I just created a new channel, Nick's Pickleball Life, for my pickleball adventures. Check it out. If you're interested in purchasing a Tesla, you can use my referral code and get unlimited free supercharging. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.